Boom, boom, boom. I don't want no part-time lover. Give me all of you and hit the dough. I'll never be second to anybody else. Ooh, only one of me you can never. Won't even go there, you get the message, I know just what I'm worth. You could try if you like and waste your time, say what you want. I'm not that guy, I'm good alone. Stand with the rest of them now. Cause you don't deserve me until you're a man. A real man. A real good man. Cause I won't settle for nothing less but a man. A good man. A real good man. So boy, come correct and get it through your head until you're a man. I ain't with these games y'all playing, taking from any and everyone who's given that seal. No, for real, y'all crazy, crazy. I ain't with the shit on that till death do us part kind of lover. Only me and you, baby, there's no other on God. We depend. You could try if you like and waste your time, so what you want. I'm not that guy, I'm good alone. Stand with the rest of them now. No, you don't deserve me until you're a man. A real man. A real good man. Cause I won't settle for nothing less but a man. A good man. A real good man. So boy, come correct and get it through your head until you're a man. Man, man, oh, yo, what's up, what's up, what's up? I hope y'all was feeling that song. That's called A Man. I wrote that a little while ago. This is your boy Gilmore Jones checking in for episode 5 of Barefoot Sundays with Gilmore Jones. And I almost question myself if this is episode 4 or episode 5. I'm really sure it's episode 5. So forgive me if I'm wrong, but what's up? It's Wednesday, July 20 freaking 8th or 9th or something. It's a little difficult for me to keep up with my days sometimes. They do be blurring together, but I do know it is Wednesday. Hope you guys have been having a great week and possibly looking forward to today's video. I had really, again, I always say this somehow, no idea of where this was going to go, and I was hesitant, but I was like, yeah, I was feeling my song. I felt like sharing. I wanted to be bubbly, but I know some of y'all feel that way in what I was saying in the song. Like my voice, I told y'all I get nervous sometimes when I know I'm going to post something, so it wasn't full, but you can hear the lyrics. But yo, being a man who desires a good man, sometimes that is very difficult to find. You can be whatever, but if you are attracted to a man, then you clearly want to have a good man. Who doesn't want a good man standing by their side? But at the same time, I have to check myself with my lyrics sometimes and make sure, even though yes, I'm telling a story, yes, I'm expressing something, yes, it's catchy, but am I also what I would strive for? It might be a little creepy, but I said in the previous video, if you can't put up with you, how do you expect other people to? And it's the same in dating. And I think about if I were not me and I were to meet me and we had a spark and we started kicking it and hanging out, as that version of me opened up more and began to show me who, oh my God, I'd be like, nigga, excuse my expression, but I call everybody a nigga. That is all inclusive, male, female, black, white, Spanish, Portuguese, polka dot. I don't care if you have nigga activities, you sir, ma'am, are a nigga to me. So excuse the expression, but I was like, oh, wait a minute. But I'm that nigga, like legit. If I had the opportunity, I would hold on to me so tight. Never like what can I do for you? How good can I be to you? Because that is what I bring. Now don't get me wrong, I'm sweet in roses, but yo, I'm a sting like a bee when you come with your bullshit to me. I can't tolerate that, especially when it's unnecessary and out of immaturity and you just refuse to do better. And you often offering people some kibbles and bits, talking about some I love you. Well, you don't love me very much, because if you were receiving the behavior that you, sir, ma'am, are giving, you wouldn't take it. You wouldn't tolerate it. You would be highly, highly heated and be like, oh, F no, you got to. Okay, so boo boo, you that person. If the shoe fits, this is for you today. You need to do better. You need to grow up. You need to mature. You need to advance. You need to expand your mind. You need to become what it is that you desire. Now, if you are the type of individual who likes a low down, no good, trifling, dirty person, then boo, you stay where you are, may be, or are coming from, or whatever it may be for your situation. But don't get angry at people who are not willing to accept the little bit that you are offering in exchange for their everything. How dare you? What in the Krasnos goes on in your mind to make you feel like that behavior is acceptable, sir or ma'am? It is not. Most people are going to say what goes on in their mind in response to a particular situation, time, or pattern of behavior. And it can be snappy, it can be nasty, it can be antagonistic, it can be calling you whatever you want to call it. But if it's true and the shoe fits, stop getting mad at people calling you out on your behavior, especially when it's wrong towards them. If you want to screw your own life up, sir or ma'am, you are more than welcome to. But you should not be offended when someone says you can do better by calling you out. Now, if you intend to change, by all means, be open to correction. The Bible says if you rebuke a wise man, you will be wiser. But if you rebuke a fool, you're going to get a mark, which means you're now going to become the target. You are now the enemy. You are now their adversary because you're challenging their immaturity that they're comfortably okay with. Let them be. Don't, I hate saying wasting time, but it is a waste of time when you are trying to give yourself to someone and you have not taken the time to mature. And I'm not talking about money. I'm not, because people are I'm talking about your attitude, your behavior, your way of thinking. If you are on purpose not making any changes, don't go jumping in relationships with people and then get mad that they don't want to tolerate your bullshit. It's unfair. It's highly unfair, and it's exhausting. And it makes people who are genuine feel like there's no hope in finding someone good because everybody's on the BS. Everybody has game. Everybody's full of lies. Everybody no, of lies. Everybody. No, it's not true. That is not true. So if you don't want your life fucked up, and excuse my expression, stop fucking up other people's lives. God forgive me. I don't like cursing, but sometimes it's just like, no, dude, it's enough of that. People are hurting. People are looking to actually be connected. And it's not just relationships, sexual. That reference was get your tail together and mature to be something worth offering someone else. But this now is for just progressing life, doing something positive. Again, I listened to Joel Osteen today, and he said something, and I'm paraphrasing it, but it was in reference to distractions and how there are people who are set on not being for you. Now, you can take this however it applies. If they don't see your worth and your value and are not willing to treat you accordingly, then they are not your real whatever they may be to you. There are people who are going to be set against you, set against your growth, set against your increase, set against you maturing, set against you shedding off old layers and old ways of doing, old behaviors and patterns, whether they were good or bad. I won't go into those. You know what they may be for you. For time's sake, I'm going to try to keep it at a lower time. But at the same time, be willing to accept the challenges when someone calls you out. Because if you're wise, you're going to take it and be like, first of all, you're right. I may not have liked that you said it. I may not like that it came from you because I see your life, but it doesn't matter because we're all human. So stop being immature, because if it applies, it applies. Thank them for being willing to speak up and say, hey, this area is kind of shady or not where it could be. I know you. I know who you can and could be. Those are the type of people that you nurture and you keep close. Just like your mama would spank your behind when you got out of line. Unless you had a crazy parent, she didn't just beat you for no reason. You did something to justify that beating. So don't. You understand what I'm saying? But anyway, that song came because of different relationships that I've been in, and I understand where people are, and I accept people. I've dated color, race, age, financial. I'm not set on one. I am attracted to people of other races, to men of other races. So I'm open. But one thing I found across the board is the immaturity level, and it's for women as well. It doesn't matter their age. It didn't matter where they grew up. It doesn't matter where they lived, how much money they had, who their parents were, the color. People were just immature, and they will act a certain way accordingly. The more money they have, or the more they have in life, then the dirtier and the nasty that they can do. Then there's some people who don't give a damn. They broke as fuck and still treat you like, so, yin yang, so to speak. But no, I just wanted to get on here and talk about that for whatever reason. That's where it went to. But that song definitely kind of speaks like you're definitely not worth my time until you're an actual man. And this can be woman. You're not worth someone's time, sir or ma'am, if you're not willing to invest in yourself and become the best you that you can be. So do yourself a favor. Do yourself some good, because you do yourself an injustice when you don't mature and become what you can be. Then you find somebody that's on there, and then you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. And this ain't just about sex. This is life, working together, moving forward. That persistence, the gratitude, the accepting. These are just like different components of it. But I felt like singing. That was a song I felt like sharing. And I'm like, yo, that really applies. So I guess this is what we're going to delve into. So anyway, whatever side of this message you find yourself on, I love you. I'm here to encourage you to keep going, to do better, to get up. And if you just good where you at, I love you too, boo. I love you too. But don't block nobody else, though. That ain't cool. That ain't fair. And we don't do that type of stuff around here. But anyway, happy Wednesday. I love you guys already, whether I know you or not. I pray that all things go well for you and that your life increases for the good. Thank you guys for hanging out with me on episode 5. We think it's pretty sure it's 5 of Barefoot Sundays with Gilmore Jones. Bye.